Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Star and I's hiking 6 miles through Bigfoot Country, y'all. And I'm going to stay on here as long as I can. I haven't hiked this far for a long, long time. We're going to have to get through some water. And I do a lot of walking on the weekends. I work every weekend so I can have Monday through Friday off, and I kind of feel retired. But I'm a security guard at a factory on weekends, and I walk about 6 to 6.5 miles every weekend, but it's on flat surfaces and it's on concrete. And I'd much rather walk on hilly terrains than walking on flat concrete, because hilly terrains are terrible for your, hilly terrains are better for you on softer surfaces than walking on concrete, as most of you may know. But this is prime Bigfoot country. We are in Ohio, and there have been multiple Bigfoot sightings where I'm at. And we may even run into Sam Squatch while we're here. Who knows? It's about 80 degrees here out in the sun. It's about 70 degrees here in the woods. And we'll be getting to water. I got about a 10-pound pack on. Maybe a little more. At this point of my endurance, or like I say, I don't do any hills during the weekend. But at this point, I wouldn't want to carry much more than 10 pounds on my back. As you can see, I don't know whether you can tell, but we're dropping about 300 feet in maybe a quarter mile. This has got a couple turns in it, and it will drop us about 300 feet in about a quarter mile. I should have service on my phone all throughout this hike, but I'm not sure. And I got Lower Michigan Adventures on here, and I saw that he had Bigfoot show up at Shalisa Shell's meetup. So that was kind of cool. If you go to his channel, he's got a lot of shorts. And I do appreciate Lower Michigan. He gifted me a striker, a ferro rod and striker, several months ago that was made by Shalisa Shell, and it's still the best striker I've ever owned. This is like I say, this is a pretty good drop. This is working on my thighs right now. When you're going downhill, it works on your thighs, and when you're going uphill, it works more on your calves. And looks like we're circling. It's probably because I'm moving. Let me see if I can stop a second and get our service back. Well, it must be my other phone, because I've still got live on my phone I'm taking. I've got my other phone out, which is a different service, so I can try to read comments. So I may not be able to get to some of your comments, but please stay with us. Here is our first switchback. It's going to drop us about another, I don't know, another quite a ways. Like I say, it's about a football field drop in just a short time. Going back out at the end of my 6 miles, it won't be quite as bad, but it will still be quite a climb to get back out. Once you get down in this valley, it takes a lot of energy to get back out. It can be tough if you don't stay down in this valley and camp. After a long hike, it can be tough, especially for an old man like me. Still turning on my other phone, so I can't see any comments. You all can talk amongst each other. Got you on a chest mount here. Don't hear any wildlife. I should have turned my hotspot on my phone camera, on my camera phone, so I could hook this phone up to it, because I knew pretty much I wouldn't have any service on this one once I got down in here. Now, I will tell you that when we was in the higher elevation, it was cooler. So it is warmer down here, but we're about 300 feet lower. We are still on a gradual decline, but nothing like we were. I can't let Star loose here, that's the rules. So there are horses that travel these trails, so we can't let our dog loose. That might spook someone's horse and cause an accident. I'm walking a little bit too fast. Let me slow down. Walking too fast for the length of distance I'm going. I need to slow down. When I used to be a runner, I would always start off too fast and wear myself out, and I had to learn to limit myself for the long run. See if I got any comments that I might need to address. Wandering in the woods. Sandra Lake said hi. Hi, Sandra. I'm not ignoring you guys. I just Mobang, we are, I think you're on your way to Quartzsite, aren't you? But we're right now, I'm walking 6 miles through prime Bigfoot country, and we're gonna see how it goes. Now, I've never been through this area in the summer. I did a winter hike back here, and you can't see things like you can. I wonder if I can turn my hotspot on. Bear with me, you all. Let me see if I can turn my hotspot on this phone. Oh, you're in Michigan. I thought you was gone. Let me see if I can turn my hotspot on. Okay, we're gonna flip it back out the front. And I lost Okay, we're gonna flip it back out the front. And I lost every one of my viewers. So now I've got my hotspot on. Let me hook my other phone up so I can see comments. Okay, now I'll be able to see comments, I hope. All right. Mobang for your bucks, a much better video. All right, cool. And I'm trying to slow down because a lot of times when you walk fast on a live, you'll get a lot of, I don't know, just seems like it's turning. Got 14 on, but I've only got one like. Can you guys take a moment to X that out and go ahead and like it so it can get put out there? I know a lot of times I forget to X out and like it. I always try to like my people's videos because it helps them out. And if you don't like it, don't hit the like. A lot of times I'll be watching somebody and they'll have 83 people watched and then they'll have 13 likes. And I'm thinking, why can't they just take a moment to like it? Yeah, I'm up to 3 likes now. That's a little better. We're going to be coming up to a water crossing here. We are, I don't know how far we are in exactly. Probably, I don't know, less than a mile still. Jimmy says he's going to leave me running on his tablet at home. He'll be back. Okay, cool. Thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate it. Jimmy and, oh, what's that channel? Campfires and Dirty Tires. Go check them out, you guys. They are starting a build on a camper. And it looks like I'm going to be able to get across here without getting my feet wet. I'm going to give Star a moment to drink. Now, from what I hear, that there is a bushcraft shelter up here. Go ahead and get a drink, Star. Get you a drink. Get you a drink. It might be a while before you get back to water. I brought her a bowl, and I've got us a couple waters in my backpack. But a lot of times, it's not a river or creek. She won't drink out of it. We went to a pond the other day, and she wouldn't drink out of the pond. Okay, made it across with no wet feet. No ankles broken. Alright, now there's a campsite up here, I believe on the right. Never been to it. Ozarks. Wisdom Stories and More. No, this is a different area, Ozarks. That was up around Findlay, Ohio. I did find, I've never been back here, but on another part of this trail I found a poop bucket that somebody had left 3/4 of the way full at a campsite and a bunch of other trash. Now we're going back uphill. Whew. Mo Bang for Buck says if you are on your phone, all you got to do is tap twice to like. Thank you, Mo Bang. I didn't know that. Come on. So, we are probably at least a mile in. But I'm looking for that bushcraft shelter that's supposed to be up here. I think the campsite, once we find it, it should be on the right. And I think it's a little over a mile in. Now there's some type of trail going down there. But that's certainly not going down to a campsite. There's another water source right over there. And that's the one we just crossed. Come on. Oh, you got yourself all messed up. I got a fixed star, you guys. Sometimes dogs can be like kids when you got to take care of them. Well, my breathing probably tells you we're going up a pretty good grade. Get you back up so you can see in front of me. Hey, we're up to 6 likes, thank you. I just haven't done this for a while. I've been getting a lot of walking in, but no exercise, if you know what I mean. Whew. I do have a knife, a first aid kit, extra socks, extra shorts, some extra shoes, 2 bottles of water, some tuna, crackers, and some food for Star. Okay, is this a campsite? No, this isn't a campsite. It would be marked, I would think. A person could probably camp there. I'm just stalling, you guys, so I can get my breath. Amen. John 3:16. Jesus died for the world. He gave his only begotten Son, so whosoever believeth shall never perish, but have eternal life. Got to trust in him. Mr. Lee Master. You gotta love dogs. You know what? Somebody told me there's some water down there, about 80 feet. Somebody told me that a dog is a good judge of humans. If they don't like humans, then you may want to stay away from them. I had a dog climb in my truck. It's on the last video that I shared. And tried to go home with me the other day. I was camping at a hip camp on a farm, 25-acre farm. They had 7 dogs, 2 big Coyote busters, Great Pyrenees, and a Corgi, and like 4 little mixed breed, a rat terrier, which the rat terrier is the one that climbed in my truck when I was packing up. I found him in the back floor of my truck. So, and I used to have a rat terrier. I was so tempted just to shut the door and bring him home, but I'm sure they'd have been wondering where their little dog was. I would never do that to anybody. Campfires and dirty tires, if you don't know about them, they're building a 1959, rebuilding a 1959 camper. It's probably in the shape of a tab, if you know what a new tab is shaped like. I don't think I've found campsite 1 yet. Yeah. It'd be nice to be right down there, though, on that flat area down there, and go down there and camp, because you got a stream running right by you. You could stay down there for, if you brought enough food, you could stay down there for 7 days, never run out of water. But we're on the search for a bushcraft shelter. if you're on here, or if you stop on here for a minute, drop a comment and let me know where you're watching from. Like I say, we're in Ohio, prime Bigfoot country. Come on this way. That's a trail, but it's not the trail we want. She tried to take me down a trail. She's a good trail dog. She's spotted a trail a mile away. Yeah, we got another incline. This hiking around here is not for the faint of heart or those with a bad heart. Come on. You know what that is. She's going to cover it up. Her feet are filthy because she got them wet going through that water. I can hear a little bit of wildlife, but you wonder, this area is also ripe with coyotes. And you just wonder in the daytime where they go. They've got dens somewhere, I'm sure. I've never stumbled upon a coyote den. Maybe I've walked by one and they just hunkered down and let me walk by. Part way up this hill, I need a break. What you're looking at there, if you're on here, is tornado damage that happened here several years ago. They had these trails shut down for a couple years. And there's 3 campsites that they still haven't reopened. I've been spying out a campsite up in Michigan I'm thinking about going to. Seems like a real cool hip camp. I am so out of shape. It's up by Pittsfield, Michigan. It's almost 3 hours to get there. I need to rest. Come here, Star. Come. Star. What is that? What is that? What is it? Arthur Santos, glad to have you. Juju to Sue. Somebody said mom. Hello, welcome. Juju to Sue Kasen. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. You guys, if you're new, we're in prime Bigfoot country, somewhere in Ohio. And I know I've passed that campsite already. So we're just going to keep going. Not going to worry about it. It's probably the most least favorite campsite on this trail. Anyhow, we're at least, I would say, 1.5 miles in. Somebody said, what would you do if you was that far in and had a massive heart attack? Well, a lot of times I could be standing in the center mall with hundreds of people around me and have a massive heart attack and be gone. So I'm a big believer. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. You can't stop it. You can speed it up, but you can't stop it. Really, you can see. There, now you can see Star a little better. She's the star of this YouTube channel anyway. Everybody just loves her. And they think she's a good dog. Most of the time she is. But she has her moments. She's stubborn. Wakes me up at 1 in the morning, barking to go out. And then again at 5 in the morning, barking to go out. I guess that's better than going on the floor. We've got 11 hanging on here. Like I said, there's a bushcraft shelter up here somewhere, and that's what I'm looking for. My breathing is kind of back to normal. We're on a flat surface. Maybe just a little bit of an incline, but not much. And where we parked, I did see a horse trailer, so I don't want to let Star loose. Fear that she might spook a horse and get somebody hurt. Come on. Star's very easily spooked. Noises, loud motorcycles, they all spook her. Excellent hearing. We're going towards the sun now. We'll soon be going away from it, I hope. Somebody else popped on. We're up to 12. Kind of boring walking with somebody through the woods. Once I get to that bushcraft shelter, here's some water over here. Stop over here a second, Star. No, we aren't going down there. She wants, no. That looks deep enough to have some trout in it. Come on, let's find this shelter. Coming to a clearing, probably where the tornado took a lot of trees out. Come on. Public hunting area. You don't want to come back in here in the wintertime during hunting season without orange on. I've taken night hikes through these woods, not here, but I've taken night hikes through here. Got the phone pointed down a little bit. Hopefully it don't cause any glare from the sun. A lot of baby pines, when that was thinned out, really took off. You can see all the downed trees. It was taken down by the tornado. This is a 6.5 mile route. If I do it all, and I'm going to do it all, so it's going to take me a while. I'm going to stop about 3 miles in, have me a snack. Got some tuna and crackers. See if Star will take a snack. There's a game trail right through there. No, that's not your trail, Star. That's not your trail. But she smelled something and went through there because she had to pee over it. I did bring an extra power pack and cable because these phones run down pretty quickly when you're on a live. Sun went in. Feels better too with the sun in. If you haven't given me a like yet, you're on a phone, double tap it, or you can close it down and like it on your TV or on your phone. I need to slow down a little. I get to walking and talking, and I walk really fast. You can see, you guys, how thin this is from the tornado. You got a couple trees up there that the bark was just sheared off the side of them. We should be getting to that. I've never seen the bushcraft shelter in person. I hope we get to see it. And the trail is really gotten smaller here, so you can't get a 2-track through here anymore. You can, I guess, but it's not made for 2 tracks. Here I go walking fast again. There's some deer tracks. There's some deer tracks. I have seen some huge coyote tracks in this woods. And somebody said that they are like a hybrid coy wolf. Of course, they claim that there's no actual wolves in North America anymore, except up around Yellowstone. Okay. Star hasn't got to walk like this for a long time either. I took her to a dog park this morning, but it was closed. There we go. If you're watching, let me know where you're from. Drop a like. Whew. Oh, I got another pretty good incline coming up. There'll be several campsites along this route. It's a mixture of the blue and red trail. I believe the blue trail is 6 miles and the red trail is either 14 or 16. So we're not doing the red. We're just doing the blue. Come on, Star. She seems to have slowed down a little bit. Maybe she's getting tired. She's not used to walking this far. This is a, I guess you would say, moderate trail. It's not really hard. It's hard in certain spots. It depends on, I guess, your age. If you're 20, 30, it might be considered an easy trail. 40, 50, moderate. 50, 60, and 70, it could be hard. Then if you're carrying weight on your back, it gives some years to your age. And one thing I want to say about hiking. I've done a little bit of hiking. Your legs count. The stronger your leg muscles are, the less hard that the rest of your body's got to work. Come on. Ventures Unknown said hi. Hello. Oh man, this is a long, drawn out incline. Come on. That first campsite that I never found, it would be okay with a 30-pound pack to get to it and get back out. There's our scenery, y'all. Looking up through the trees, I see blue skies. Blue and gray. I don't think there's any chance of rain. Come on, Star. I do have very comfortable shoes on. My socks really support my feet, and that's important. We're almost, I believe, up to the top. When I look up there, the top is not very far. So, once we get up here, we might be okay. Those of you that's jumped on here and left a comment, I really appreciate it. I haven't done a live for a while. I did one while I was fishing a couple weeks ago, but it was I didn't have my tripod, didn't have my chest mount, so I had to set my phone on the top of my tackle box, and I had a poor perspective of the whole fishing trip. And I only caught one bass. Okay, we're just about to the top, Star. So, thinking since we went 300 feet down, we've probably come 300 feet back up. What do you think, Star? I'm really thirsty, but I don't want to pull my pack off right now. We may come out on the road up here for a while. There's supposed to be another parking spot up here, and I've always wondered why some just don't park there and hike. I had to hike out of here one night about 5 a.m. because I had come out of the tent really quick because I had gotten a cramp in my leg. Now we're doing a 180 here. going back the way we came. So the bushcraft shelter may be up here a short ways. Mainly off grid. What's up, nomadic? Hello, mainly off grid. Glad to have you. Love dogs. Thank you. Yep. I got such a good dog here. Actually, to finish my story, I had fallen. I was in a two-man tent and I got a bad cramp overnight. Exactly what time it was, maybe 2 a.m. But I had gotten a bad cramp and I got out of the tent as fast as I could because it was bad. And I had to stand up, and when I got out of the tent, I stood up, was walking around, and I tripped over. What is that? What is it? What is it? That's a toad. You scared of a toad? She was going after that toad like it was going to get her. But I had such a bad cramp, then I tripped and I landed, my knee landed right on a root, a hard root. And it hurt. And I knew, I was about 3 miles in, and I knew that it was probably going to start swelling and get worse. So I packed up, and Star and I started out of there. It was dark, about 5 a.m. And I had my headlamp in front of me, and I had put a light on the back of my backpack facing behind me. But we had to, I see a blue marker on a tree over there. That must have been the old trail before the tornado. But I seen, we were going out of there, and we went out the shortest way possible, which is going out the way that we came in today. So I had to go up, and I had 45 pounds. I'd taken 47 in, and I used my food, and I didn't carry any water in, didn't carry any soda in. So all I had was used up about 2 pounds, and I carried my food back, or had used up my food. And so I had about 45 pounds going out, and we had to do that 300 feet on a bad knee. And I was stopping probably every 15 to 20 yards. And this little doggy here was attached to my belt like she is now. And she was pulling, and she helped me. She's not real strong because she's only 55 pounds. But she was helping me. And somebody said something about their dogs a while ago in a comment. That's why it got me on that. And I owed her this nice long walk because she's been cooped up. The dog park's been closed for 5 or 6 days, and she hasn't been able to go run. So I owed her this. Somebody said hello. Hello said hi. Hello. Gertrude's Van Life. Hello. Nice to have you. We are in mainly off grid. I just saw your comment. We are in Ohio. Not very far from you, I don't believe. Mo, I don't know. You're probably in Maine, come to think of it. Come on. We're not going down that trail. Been a lot of animals down that trail though. Again, the tornado took most of this area out that I'm in now. We're going away from the sun though. I've heard tree knocks here. The night that I fell and I hurt my knee, I was the only one parked. You have to park in a certain area to hike back in here and camp. It's free, but it's hike-in only. And we were the only one parked when I parked to come to camp. Now, somebody could have came in after us and been playing, but we heard some legitimate tree knocks that night. Closest campsite was probably a mile away. We're still on the red and blue. You can see right here. I'm glad we started going back the other way because I was getting concerned because this is only a 6-mile trip on the blue. Or maybe it's the red. One of them's 6, the other one's 14. So I don't want the 14. Come on. We get up here. To a campsite star. We'll pull off and we'll go back in there and I'll give you some water. And we may run into a creek between now and then. Let's see. If you're on here, let me know what state you're from. Give us a like. Share it out if you feel like it. We're going to be here a couple more hours probably. Come on. I know you all's busy and don't have a couple hours most of the time. Especially if you're a creator. Creators got to be creating. I was going to do some lives fishing, but it's been so hot here this summer that the fishing ended pretty early if you didn't have a boat. Come on. You okay? Baby girl okay? Huh? We need to get back in the woods, cool off a little. Sorry if you're hearing my breathing really good. The leaves are turning. There is a bright orange tree over there. And I noticed yesterday when I was looking out the window at work, they've got most of their trees are starting to turn. So we're going to be in prime leaf season here in about a month. This odd summer, hottest summer in 35 years here in Ohio. May cause changes in the seasons this fall and winter. Who knows? They're predicting a very wet, heavy snow winter where I'm at. I wanted to be a snowbird, but I'm not going to make it this winter. And looks like we got some downhill coming up so we can catch our breath, Star. We should be at least two and a quarter in. I could look on my phone. So we should be coming up to a couple campsites here. Wait a minute, let me see where we're at. See exactly where we're at. My phone says we're 48 minutes in, and we are at 2.25 miles. Now, I just guessed 2.25, didn't I? So, right there, 2.25 mile, 49 minutes in. So we should be about 3/4 from our next campsite. Remember to hit that like, you guys. Do you like hiking, camping, adventure, dogs? Hit that like. Even subscribe if you want. Come on this way, that's not a trail. Come on, she thinks everything's a trail. A lot of folks bring mountain bikes up here. I've got another little dog too, but I can't take her anywhere because she just barks constantly. Anytime she sees anybody or anything. She's a good dog. Good house dog, good watchdog. And I think this trip might be a little too much for her. She got little short legs. Well, I feel pretty good for 2.25 in. Maybe 2.5 by now. We're back uphill though. We're going to take a break at halfway. Go on, Star. Haven't heard anything out of the ordinary. Been nice and quiet. Few birds. We're up on top right now, so we're going to have to go down to get to campsite 3. I thought this might have come out on the woods or out on the road at some point. And we haven't found the bushcraft shelter. Somebody said there's a bushcraft teepee shelter on this trail. Star might need to rest too. I don't want to drink too much water because I found that if you drink too much water, it just wants to come back up. We're up to 16 likes. Thank you, guys. to give my feet a break. I love the sound of the woods. Think she needed a break, you guys? She just had a bath and a brush. Just had a bath and a brush. And her mommy said, don't come home dirty. Look at her. You are something. We'll get down here and get you a drink pretty soon, okay? I know. Come on, let's get a drink. Let's go on and get a drink. You're going to be in trouble because I'm going to tell on you. Come on. I can just see that dust all over her. At least it wasn't in horse poo. Back uphill. I have found also, for anybody out there old watching like me, that if I lean forward and take smaller steps, it helps when I'm going up pretty good hills. Right or wrong, I don't know. Well, we're halfway. So we weren't up to the top of the 300 foot yet. This is a hard part of the trail for me. Try and take some real deep breaths and get some oxygen into my lungs. I know. If we get up here and find something to sit on, an old log or something, maybe we can sit down and get some water, okay? Ready? Go on. Go. We got a trail going to the right, but we're going to keep going straight. One thing about it, getting back up in this elevation is making it cooler. You think it's getting cooler? You want a drink? You want a drink? Come here, let's get a drink. Come here, I want to get you a drink. Here. Gotta take my pack off to get her a drink. She's eating grass, so I know she's thirsty. Just a minute. Get you a drink. Get this bottle of water out. I'm just going to carry it in my side pocket. So I don't have to do this again. Where's your bowl? Where'd I put your bowl? Your bowl must be in the side pocket. There it is. I got your bowl. Here, let's get a drink. Just a minute. Don't drink it all. Is that good? Huh? It's a good drink. Good girl. Get me a drink. Go on, get you a drink. Good dog. You was thirsty. Did you get enough? Did you get enough? You want some more? Want some more before we go? Get some more. Get a little more before we go. You don't want it? Okay, I think she's had enough. I like these bowls that just break down like that so easy. Now, looks like she wants more. Thanks for coming with me, you guys. Appreciate it. You ready? You ready? Broke my glasses. So okay, you ready to go? Come on, let's go. Man, this is really, really going uphill. Whew. Come on. One thing about these cameras that I wish was different, you can't really tell the grade of hills, whether it's a GoPro or a Canon or a phone. Whew. I think we about got the top though, Star. Go on. This way. Come on. Okay, yellow, straight, red and blue. What is yellow? We're going to go yellow. We're going yellow, Star. Come on, let's go. Come on, follow the yellow brick road. So we know we're going back the direction we came. The other's going to get us off another way. The bugs are getting me. I just hope that bushcraft shelter wasn't on the red and blue. The red and blue, I think, is the main horse trail. Let's go this way. Come on. And they've got that blocked off right there for whatever reason. I don't know. See, the original trail we were on did not have any yellow on it. That's what concerns me. Go on. But I do know we're going back the way we came. They had maps up there. I wish I would have grabbed one. I think if we'd have followed us the red and the blue, it may have taken us away from the campsites. I may find some place I want to camp on this trail. I have seen campsites in this woods that weren't established sites that people stayed at. Good dog. Good dog. That's horse poop. Horse poop. How far are we going, you guys? Let's check and see how far we've gone. 2.82 miles. 2.82 miles. We're going to keep on going. Thank you. Thank you, Andrew. It is a nice trail. I love it. Not too easy. Not too difficult for an old man and his dog. You get down southern Ohio, down around Coyote County and places like that. Get on the Coyote Trail. You're going to have some really, really hard trails down there. Been pretty easy here the last probably quarter mile because it was all downhill. I was going to wear my long pants today, but I thought I wasn't going to be getting into any high grass or brush that I knew of. And it was awful warm. It's high 70s here in the woods, but it's mid 80s out there in the sun. I've never been here on this part of the trail, so we're exploring new territory. And I haven't seen any blazes on these trees. I know we was on a yellow blaze. Uphill again. One. Star. Not supposed to walk in it. I can get a pin here, so I'm not lost. So I should have pinned my truck when I got out, though. Now, I wonder if this is going to take us back to the red and blue store. If we'd have just stayed on the red and blue. Bet you it does. This was an extra trail. We'll find out. Lost and all alone, Star. We are lost and all alone. It's what I should have titled this live. We'd have got some more viewers. I should have checked the time for the 3 miles. I'm making a pretty good pace for hiking with a pack. Whew. Star, stop, stop. Come here, come here. Come on, be good girl. Yeah, yeah. You want a belly rub? You want a belly rub? Hmm? You're a good girl. You need a break too, don't you? One thing I can tell you right now is that we cannot hear any traffic, any people. I can hear a dog. And that's all we hear, isn't it? Here, it looks like you got a burr right here. There. Ready? You rested? You ready to go? Come on, let's go find some water. Come on, let's go find some water. Good girl, go. Hello, D. Clifton. How are you? Go on, go on, go. Be good girl. Good dog. Good dog. Come on, come. Every once in a while when she stops to sniff, I like to let her because that's what she likes to do. Don't be like me, you guys. If you can get a map of the place you're hiking, get it. And I hope we did not miss the teepee by coming this way. I got a bug bothering me, sorry. What? What is it? Do you hear something? Oh, it's a chipmunk. You hear it? It's right there. A chipmunk. It was right there. It was right there. It was right there. Did you see it? Huh? Come on. Let's go. Yeah, Jessica Lynn, she is a sweet baby. She's the best dog I've ever had. Go on. Go on. Come on. What? Oh, this feels good right through here. This dirt is really soft. Oh, yeah. These horses has got it ground up really good. Don't see any Bigfoot prints. Not yet. I do not know where this is taking us. Looks like we're going to another open area. Another open area. Looks like the tornado came through this area too. And I think I know where we're at now. Come on. Oh, this is like sand right through here. So soft. It's kind of hard to walk in. I wonder how much battery I've got left. I wonder if I should plug my battery pack in. Let me see here. There's my cable. Put my battery packs in the... Just a minute, you guys. Give me a rest anyway. Got my battery packs in here. You want some more water? You want some more water while we're stopped? Here's my battery pack. There it is. Here's my battery pack, you guys. There we go. We were at 45%. So I'll stick this in my pocket. That battery pack should take us as long as we want to get on there. And I'm going to give her another drink. Want another drink? You want another drink? Come here. Here, there's a drink. I'll get you some water. There you go, get a drink. Good dog. We lost a lot of our people. If you're on here, think about leaving a like. Let us know where you're watching from. If you're out of the U.S., let us know you're out of the U.S. I'm going to take a drink too. You done? Okay. We can't drink too much, Star. It'll make us sick. Okay. All right. I'm glad I only brought about 10 pounds. Maybe a little more than that, but not much. You ready? These are broke, but I can still make them work if I have to. You ready? Are you rested up? I think that sand is probably cool. You ready to go? You ready to go bye-bye? Are you ready to go? Let's go. Come on, go. Good dog. We want to get back into the woods. I think this might be taking us over by 5 and 6. Okay, I did see a sign saying yellow this way. Those of you that stuck with me, thank you. If you're new, welcome. We hike, we camp, we adventure. Leave us a like. Think about subscribing. Put this down here so it don't bang around and make noise. Have to rest a bit, y'all. Okay. You ready? You ready to go? Alright, let's go. On up the hill. Maybe we'll get to the top soon. This is a chore for me, y'all. I haven't been doing this for months. Stop a minute, Star. Gotta rest. Take some deep breaths, get some oxygen into my lungs. Come on. Good girl. Guess what? We are back on the blue and red. So I added to our miles. Come on. See there? We should have turned right. Took the blue and red, but I decided to take the yellow. So we added a loop. And I think it was probably, there's the red and blue, nice wide, flatter trail. And look what you took me on. But you never got to roll. You never got to roll in the dust. Come on, let's go. Let's go. We're flat now, y'all. Thank goodness. If you've been here since the beginning, you're way over 3 miles in. And if we are at where I think we're at, I bet you we missed the bushcraft shelter by getting off the red and blue, the teepee. And I hope not. There's a nice breeze. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Nice breeze. Woo. You feel that, Star? You feel that breeze? I'm glad I brought her bowl because I expected to find the first water that she got a drink out of. But then I expected another 2 miles later to find some more stream water for her to get a drink out of. And we have never found it. Guys, I'm just as lost as you are. All I know is we're still in Ohio. We're too far from the border to be in another state. Okay, let's see what this sign says. I watched a guy blue to the right. Okay, horses to the right, red to the left. I think we're going to go red. Come on, Star. Let's go red. You are viewing Salvage Harvest. This forest area was damaged by tornadoes. Winds of over 105 miles per hour on June 13, 2022. Timber is being salvaged to produce wood products and minimize potential impacts on the rest of the forest due to insects, disease, and wildfires. So we're going to follow red. Come on, let's go. I'm pretty sure blue's the 14-miler. Go on, good girl. We'll get you back in the woods out of the shade, or in the shade pretty soon. The horses have definitely pulverized this and made it sand. Better see if I can check any comments. Hello, Adventures Unknown. Come on. How many we got on here? 12 watching. Whew. This is all forest at one time, you guys. All forest. looks like Mars or different planets you'd be walking on. Go on. We need to get back in the woods, don't we? Come on, let's get out of the sun. Come on, gotta keep going. There is a nice breeze. That breeze feels so good. It makes it bearable. It's cool too. Come on. What do you smell? No! That was coyote poop. Probably had a small animal in it, Star smelled. Coyotes keep the mice down. The rats. Come on. I want to get back in the woods. Go. Looks like we're going to be back in the woods here in about another 100 yards or so. That's a bug. You don't need a bug. That one tree right there made it. The others went down. Sometimes you wonder how that happens. 100 homes get destroyed in a tornado and there's one sitting there that didn't get touched. I think maybe there's an eye of the tornado, like a hurricane maybe. This is all new territory for me, you guys. That's a butterfly. It's okay. I know I got to get her out of this sun. Seemed like though after this summer we've had that she'd be used to it. Downhill. Go on. Go on. Good girl. Look, almost back in the woods. Come on. Let's go. Come on. That'll drop things about 10 degrees. I'll take my hat off a while. Look how wide the path of that tornado was. Just took that whole area of forest out. Go on. Come on. We'll keep following the red. I know there's red back where we parked our truck. Towards bridle parking, it says. That's where we parked. Let's see how far we're in, y'all. Got 19 watching. Let me go over here and see how far we're in. .72 miles. It says I burnt 1,491 calories. Well, that's an estimation. They don't have any idea of knowing that. 8,000 steps. Come on, Star. We're back in the woods now. We can slow down a little. I got one bug bothering me. This is all downhill, you guys. Thankful for that. Woo! We're almost 4 miles in, Star. We should be back to truck in a couple miles. Come on. I just wonder if that yellow might have been a shortcut instead of adding miles to it. Oh, I feel so much better down here. Why are you so apprehensive right now? She acts like she's apprehensive. Is it okay? Anything out there? What is it? Come on. We don't come to water soon. I'll take you and sit down and give you a drink. Got 16 on here watching, Star. 16 people watching you, Star. Oh, y'all, it's been a walk. It's been a hike. When you haven't done it for a while, it makes it 25% harder. It's only been several months, but wife and I did a short hike Labor Day weekend, but it was only like a mile in, a mile back, and it was nothing like this. You get that one bug, it seems like, that wants to bug you, and that's where they get their name from, and you just can't get rid of it. This would be much easier on a horse, wouldn't it, Star? I don't know whether anybody's on there that's come with me all the way or not. If you are, thank you. Now, I think she's tired. She's not used to going 4 miles or 6. It's a lot cooler in these woods. What do you see over there? There's chipmunk, Star. There's a chipmunk right there. See it? See it? Over going up that tree. You missed it. I can't believe that. Is that what you heard earlier? Oh, it's getting nice and dark down in here. The darker it gets, the cooler it gets. Just makes you want to slow down and enjoy it. Rest a little bit. I got to walk at a slower pace for a little bit, y'all, and get some rest while I'm walking. We don't have to completely stop, but we're going to rest. We'll look for Bigfoot prints down through here. she has definitely slowed down. She is not trying to stay out ahead of me like she was. Go on. What you want? What's wrong? If you're on here and you haven't taken a moment to hit that like button, could you hit that like button for me? Just double tap the screen. If you got a phone, hit that like for me. We are over 2 hours in walking with just a few short breaks. Downhill now. Not a real steep downhill, but downhill. Wendell Jones, hello. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you stopping in on this hike. We started out a couple hours ago and we're about close to 4 miles in. I've slowed my pace down, trying to give myself a rest while still moving. We're deeper in the woods. It's cooler. Really nice now. For a while we was out there in the sun and we had quite a stretch in the sun and it was really hot out there. This bug at my ear has followed me for probably 300 yards now. No, you don't want that. More downhill. Good girl. Good dog. You're a good dog. How'd you get to be such a good dog? We took her camping at about 6 weeks old, maybe 7, and she's been going camping ever since. We try to put out a camping video at least every 2 weeks, except for when I got my hip. I had to take about 8 weeks off when I got my hip, my new hip replacement. And we couldn't do anything during that time. Now I can't even tell I have an artificial hip. It's been 3 years, be 3 years in November. Oops, I dropped my phone. I've just got my other phone on this live, y'all, so I can watch comments. Say hi to people. Van Girl Cheryl, how cool was that? Well, Van Girl Cheryl, we are in the heart of Bigfoot Country. There's been a lot of sightings in this area. You have to hike into camp here. It's free, but you can't drive into your site, so you got to work a little bit. And we've heard some tree knocks while we was camping in here, didn't we? The trail goes this way. Yeah. I think once we get down here, we may come to some more water. Water's always at the bottom of the elevation star. You know that. She likes stream water, creek water, way better than tap water or filtered water. This is a good elevation decline right here. Having to work to keep myself upright. What was that? What was it? Huh? Okay. Got a little switchback here. That helps. Red to the right. I think I can see water all the way down there, you guys. You know, I never bring my walking sticks like I'm supposed to. We're dropping that 300 feet in elevation again. I have never been on this part of the trail. Another switchback coming up. Oh man. Having to work pretty good to steady myself here, y'all. Go on. Don't pull though. Go slow. Go slow. Go on. This is more stress on the legs and hips than it is on the lungs. All kinds of acorns down through here. Be some oak trees. Okay. Whew. That was a workout. One thing about going hiking that I'd like to suggest is don't put yourself in a time frame. Don't put yourself in a frame where you've got to be done and out and back to a certain spot at a certain time. Just when you're done, you're done. Seemed like that should be that way with everything in life, but when you work a job, everything's got a time. That's why they make a clock, I guess. Used to have a friend who said every day is Saturday now after they retired. I bet you they still put themselves in some time frames, making appointments. Got to make appointments. Be here, be there. I know this little girl up here and this old man needs a break. We got to be at about 4.5 by now. Trying to make some better time since we're going downhill. Angela Treisner says it looks like my brother's dog. Well, your brother's got a pretty dog then, Angela, if you're still here. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks, Van Girl Cheryl, for stopping by. You have a great week also. There's some deer tracks. Yeah, we got a trail going both ways up here we're getting to. Which way do we go? Star, which way do we go? Let me see. I'm going to try to get my bearings here. We did a 180 back to the yellow. That way, and then straight over to wood. It looks like we lost. It looks like we lost a little bit of service for a minute. We're back. Did I lose everybody? Well, I'm down to 9. Seven. Darn it. I don't like losing that feed. Looks like we hung on to 7 people. Let's see. Well, it says we got 21 on the live phone, 7 on the other feed. Come on. Come on. We got stuff to do. I see water, Star. I see water. I think left would have taken us to campsite 3. So I have been on this. I have been on this right here. And we're going to have a lot of elevation once we get past this water. I think. I'm on. I think if we're right. If we're where I think I am. Okay, now it says we got 22 back. If you're new here, remember to double tap your phone, try to give it a like, and you can always X that out at the top. Like it if you're on your phone too. If you don't want to double tap it. And if you're watching from your TV, we're in a vertical stream. I'm sorry about that. Oh, I see water, Star. I see water. You're going to be happy about that. I hope I can get through without getting my feet wet. The other way would have taken us to a campsite. This will pass a campsite up here. Come on. If nobody's camping there, there was one vehicle parked in the camping area. So, wait a minute. She wants to get to that water. And I'm trying to rest a second before I go down this steep hill. She's pulling now. She hasn't pulled for a long, long time. See if she pulls me when it goes to come back uphill. I'm going to let her lounge in that water a little bit and cool off. Would be a lot deeper. It's usually over top of all them rocks. Be a good time to come down in here. Delaware Indians used to live in this area. Be a good time to come down in here and look for arrowheads. Why don't you get some more? Get some more water. Huh? Is that making your feet feel better? How do I get across without getting wet? Huh? Maybe I'll get a drink real quick. If I can get it out without taking my pack off. She drank half of that, didn't you? I think I'm just going to finish this little bit off here before we take off. I brought a snack, but we're not going to do a snack. What's that? We bring it in, we bring it out, don't we, Star? You take it in, you take it out, always. You ready? You ready to go? We've only got a couple miles to go. Let's see what we got. Can we see what we got? How far we went? Let's see how far we are. .65 miles in. So I thought we was going to go about 6.5 when we get done. We'll see what it is when we get out of here. But we've only got a couple miles to go. And how many minutes? Active time 104 minutes. All right. This phone is behind, isn't it? Because we're about probably 100 yards in front of that. You ready? Are you ready? We got 20. We got 20 going to go out with us. Come on, let's go. Go. You can go. Good dog. Don't pull me. Don't make me fall. I got my toe wet, but that's okay. I've got good socks on, that really form-fitting socks. If you have a lot of sock, what are you doing? If you have a lot of sock, like a big old cotton sock on in your shoe and you get it wet, you could do damage to your feet walking with wet feet. Okay, oh, there's a cool spot. Let's head up out of here. I gotta move this bottle, it's crackling every time I take a step. Let's move it down here. Okay. This will be a long elevation climb. So it's going to be a slow one for me. Come on, this way. Up the ladder. One bottle less of water in my pack. So there's a pound. I never got to see the teepee. Had I stayed on the red and blue instead of taking the yellow star, we'd have seen the teepee. "30 viewers, 30 likes, 30 comments. I like that. Thank you. Erwin Curtis, welcome to Love Friends. By the time I'm seeing these, because this appears to be, look, that's just now back at the water on the other phone. And that comment was left while we was back at the water. So if you're gone, Curtis, Erwin Curtis, I'm sorry. Sorry I didn't reply right away. Let me see if I can go out of this and come back in and get it closer. Yeah, I got a couple more. Lower Michigan adventures. Jimmy Boy, he got back on. Yeah. Come on, Star. So I think we're caught up now, though I've got poor reception on my other phone. I do have my other phone attached to my hotspot on this phone, or I wouldn't have any reception. Barrel boats. Tinkers with a lot of pretty much. Oh, this is a nice uphill here, y'all. You gotta not see me fall out here. Make sure you stick around for this one. Whew. This might be the hardest uphill of this trek right here, Star. I've got to tell on her when she gets home for rolling in the dust. She was supposed to keep herself clean. Last time I was on this trail, there was a bunch of leaks. Come on, pull me up. Just had a bee land on my finger. Didn't sting me. Be easy going. Look at that. Come on. We're in a bad spot. Come on. Let's go. Let's get the top. Slow but sure. Let's go. Go on. Has anybody on here ever been to Klingman's Dome? If you had, could you let me know? Klingman's Dome is on the Tennessee-North Carolina border. Sometimes if you look back and see where you came from, it makes where you're going all worth it. Remember that. We lost most of our people once I started losing connections. But that's okay. We're almost to the end. Mile and a half to go, Star. Come on. Come on. The top. We're almost to the top. It's cooler up here. I'm gonna put this hat, clip this hat on my belt, you all. No, I can't. It's all one piece. Stick it in my pocket. Come on, let's go. I'm glad we didn't have that other side to climb after going 5 miles. Kind of got a feeling that after we turn this corner, we're going to have some more elevation. Come on. Show me, take me to the truck. Take me to the truck, Star. Come on. No, truck's this way. You're going to get me lost. This was not too bad. Wish it was about 30 degrees cooler. At least 20. This elevation is not quite as bad. It's mild. Remember, you guys, double tap that screen, give us a like. Don't take but a second. I haven't been able to see any comments for a while. Let me get my other phone back out. Okay, we're reconnected. Den said hi to Jimmy Boy. It's our last comment. Den saying hi to Jimmy Boy. That I can see. See if there's any on this one. You ready? You ready? You ready to get started? You had a good rest? Let's go. Come on. Good girl. She's going awful slow too. We got another bottle of water, so we'll make a little stop up here because I want to drink. She wants a drink, I'm sure. Much better with my hat off. It was holding my heat in, not letting it escape. It makes a good fly swatter too. Short break. The Widowmaker right there. You ready? Come on. I hope this is our last elevation. Okay. That was 50 yards of work. You guys think we'll make it? They think we're going to make it, Star? Uh, Look at that, y'all. That's what I call taking a break. She's just going all the way. Want a drink of water? You thirsty? You thirsty? I'm going to get her a drink, you guys. There's another water in here. There we go. We don't want her to get dehydrated. I don't want to get dehydrated. Here. There you go. Get your drink. You don't want a drink? I do. You better get a drink. Make you feel better. You don't want it? You don't want a drink? Okay, I'm going to throw that water away if you don't want it. You don't want it? Want a drink? Come here. Here, get a drink. Okay. Ready? You ready to go? Come on, let's go. Plug the phone back in. Okie dokie. Ready? Let's go. Let's go. Come on. A nice little break. She wouldn't drink. She must have plenty of water. I think we're getting to the top. That was a climb. Either way you go on this trail, you've got to climb out. It's got the same elevation, but this was a longer elevation. Still going up. I think about the last mile is going to be pretty level. I hope. You probably can't see down in that valley. It's quite a valley down there. It's the only thing bad about staying in campsite 4 is that if you sleepwalk, you could walk right off that cliff down into that valley. You'd have to unzip your tent to get out, though, so. Come on. Slow. What happened? What's this on your... There. Let's go slow. Come on. Go slow. Slow. I see a tent or a canopy of some type up here. That's where I was going to stop and have a snack, but not now. It's a tent. Hello? Somebody camping. Now we're downhill just a hair. That's a nice tent. He packed a big cooler in here. Sometimes people will come into these places and they don't have a home. They'll just stay until somebody makes them leave. Go on. We'll stop up here. Let's stop up here, Star. I want some tuna and crackers. See if you want one of your treats. Let these people off this live stream if they've been on here all the time. I can find a tree to sit on. Come on. What are you doing? You're acting crazy. Wait a minute, see if we can sit here. I think we can sit right here. Let's see how far we're in, you guys. Excuse me. Okay, looks like we're still on the live. See how far we've come. .39 miles. I'm going to let you guys off. We got about a mile to the truck yet. So I'm going to take this pack off, cool off a little bit, eat me some tuna. Take this off. I'm going to take this pack off and I'm going to sit here right here on this tree and I'm going to eat me a pack of tuna, some crackers, let my back cool off a little bit, drink a little bit of water, let Star lay down here and rest. We got 5.39 miles in, about a mile to go. Thanks for coming on this live. We'll see you next time. Hope you liked, hope you subscribed. And remember to love others the best you can. We'll see you on the next one. Love y'all. Woody out, and bye-bye.